What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're doing part 2 of the start bench cuts. I'm with the same guys. You're literally recording this right after. We've been an abrupt ending, but whatever. We're chill. Yeah, literally. Anyways, I'm done. We can get right into it, huh?
Yep. All right, we'll spin the wheel. Let's go.
Yeah.
Make sure to leave video
If anyone
ideas down
of you
below.
guys don't know what this is, highly recommend watching the last video. We had some heated discussion.
Facts. All right.
We had some weird analogies from.
All right, number
someone
10. Got a good one. A little current one. A little bit of young man's going to start off here. And we're going to have Lewis start it off. Because it involves one of his players.
Well, tell me the.
So our 3 players, we have start bench cut with SGA, De'Aaron Fox, and that boy Tyrese.
Yes, sir. Yes, Lord.
Nice. Honestly,
Hey, say it again. SGA, Tyrese, and who?
De'Aaron Fox.
I need more info on Fox.
Fox is pretty nice.
Oh, shoot.
That boy nice, you know?
Yeah, he is pretty.
All right, I'll start mine off.
What?
Wow.
I got robbed. I started off. Now I'm starting it off. What?
Wow.
No, but you said, oh, I need more information on Fox.
Yeah, come on, you goofy, yeah? Goofy, yeah.
So I was like, all right, bet. So I'm going to start SGA.
What? I was about to cut SGA.
Nah, I'm starting SGA. To me, he's he's one step above the other two right now.
I don't like him.
What? Just because he's on Thunder?
Actually, no. I would probably.
He doesn't like the team,
Fox.
man.
I don't like Fox that much. I don't like any of them. I'm a hater. Other than Tyrese. But Tyrese is still young, so he only has what, 2 years? This is the second year, right?
Who? Halliburton? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah.
No, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Got...
I would just say Shea's the best
Oh yeah.
scorer. He's elite when it comes to scoring.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Still needs to work on his 3-point ball, but
I don't have too much knowledge on like all these guys.
Mhm.
But who are we looking at as
I can
the,
give you numbers if you just tell me what you want.
defense? What are we talking about? We're looking at.
We're looking at offense. Actually, Fox.
Okay, so we're talking defense. We're talking right now, by the way. So
guards.
So SGA this season is not ratings wise. You want ratings?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, 111 offense, 113 defense. And then De'Aaron Fox is 107 offense, 117 defense. And Tyrese Halliburton is 123 offense, 115 defense. And the reason that Halliburton's offense is so high is because
He's a baller. He's a baller.
well, apart from that, it's because obviously he's an assist legend right now, and he's shooting over 50% from the floor, and he's shooting 41% from 3.
Dude, because he's such a creator. I think Fox for me is the worst.
You know what? I won't lie. I was gonna cut Tyrese.
No, but you can't.
But I can't. After looking at the numbers, I can't.
Halliburton's such a creator. Like, it was so apparent from when he went onto the Kings. Like, he just started creating like a lot more, along with
a lot more
with Sabonis.
Yes.
Wait, was it Sabonis?
Yeah,
No.
Sabonis.
Yeah, it was, right?
Bonus.
Oh my god, that was an ancient time ago. They were paired up. But I just feel like he just does so much more than Fox does, and Fox is just still. He's scoring. I actually surprised me when I saw his points per game.
Yeah.
Like it's at upper mid 20s.
See, you want me to tell you the thing with Fox? Then why I said I was gonna cut Tyrese originally is because with Fox, he's putting up pretty decent. Like he's actually putting up pretty good numbers overall. I feel like, and the whole time he's never really gotten like the keys to the thing. Like the Kings, the way they draft and the way that they have their pieces around him, they never really tell De'Aaron like, yo, this is your team. You're gonna do this. Like when you draft. You know, like they drafted Tyrese. Okay, well now you already have competition, and you're like a 23-year-old or whatever. This season, with Tyrese and Fox on the roster, they drafted Davion Mitchell, another point guard.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what like they're planning, but they're kind of trolling. They're trolling his like if he takes it like, mentally. I just feel like Fox development. He could be so good, but the Kings aren't doing it right with him.
Yeah, the Kings are just not. Yeah, they're definitely stunting his growth. Well, yeah, well Shea has, well, he has the reins in Oklahoma,
Yep.
and he's gotten a new creator with Giddy,
Yep.
which is good for him.
He's learning
Although,
those leadership
play
qualities, you know,
many-
Cole.
Well, he did play actually. He got hurt towards the end of the season,
Yeah.
and was hurt most of the last season. So I guess we haven't seen as much from him.
All right. Well, I'll kick it off then. I'll say start SGA, bench Tyrese, cut De'Aaron. So whoever wants to take it then.
I might
Start
have to do-
SGA,
Yeah.
I would
bench
start SGA.
Tyrese, cut De'Aaron. I don't know the full scope, as you guys have said. I don't know the full scope of De'Aaron's potential, because Sacramento Kings are an awful franchise. But just from what I've seen, I do think Tyrese has so much potential. You know, I don't know. I just think the Kings are hurting De'Aaron's development so badly by not. They're building around him. Like they got Sabonis.
They're
but,
not
like,
drafting around him though.
Yeah, exactly. They're not. They're not going. They're building around him in the wrong way. They drafted Tyrese and then traded him. That's not what they should have done. They should have kept Tyrese. I don't know why. Why
To this
trade him?
day, it's a mystery. It's a
So
mystery.
there's no need. There was no need. They were not in the playoffs. They're still not in the playoffs. Like, what was the point?
See, my thing wasn't why did they trade Tyrese? It was why did they draft Tyrese?
If
Yeah,
they were trying to
yeah.
build around.
That's my thing. That's
Yeah.
my thing. I don't
Yeah,
really
'cause if
care
you
about the
have
trade.
You're a so proclaimed star, and you
Because you know what the difference is? I can
A backup
understand
star.
I can understand them drafting Davion if Tyrese wasn't there, because Davion he's a guard, but he could play the two with De'Aaron, and he's more of a he's like Davion is supposed to be like that really defensive guard. So they can kind of, it's a good link up there. But when you have Fox and then you instantly draft another guy in the next season who needs the ball in his hands, it's kind of like, bro, what are you doing?
That is valid take.
So it's just kind of messed up how they did him.
Don't Sabonis also need the ball though?
I mean,
I mean,
he doesn't really he's not like
Position?
dying to have the ball.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I
So,
remember,
to get the
but
most-
that
to get the
reminds me.
biggest
Me and Lewis were
value
talking
out
about
of him.
something. I remember you were talking. There was a Sabonis take that Vibin made. Remember that, Lewis?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but he said something like how Sabonis is ball dominant or something on the Pacers, and I was like, bro, that is just horrific.
It's not though. I know.
Okay, so we all have the same.
Yeah, I'd have to
Yeah,
set aside my
still
bias and say
cut.
Shea is just right now a better player. But I want to say that Halliburton will be better.
All right, fair.
I
All right,
want
we'll
to say.
spin the wheel then
I'd say
again.
he's in the best situation of the two.
For sure.
He's gotta grow. He's gotta grow a lot.
All right, number 12, we have an all-time one. This one, honestly, wallahi, I just put this down here, but I feel we don't really know much about this
Oh,
one.
Some plumbers.
Plumber League.
All right,
some
you ready?
Plumber
League.
You
Plumbers
guys
don't
are
need to know
gonna
about
have to really pull out the stats for this one.
Oh
Bruh.
my god.
So we got Scottie Pippen,
Okay, so that's.
we have
So
Dominique
irrelevant?
Wilkins,
Irrelevant.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
and James Worthy.
Irrelevant. Okay, thank you, Cole, for 3 irrelevant players. Alright, no, they're not irrelevant. It's just old heads.
Two of them
Um,
kind of.
Alright, Cole, this is not that hard.
Wow.
Wallahi, it's not that hard.
Voila.
You start the
with
human
the-
highlight reel. Come on.
Okay, so
Start
he
the human
starts
highlight
he
reel.
starts Wilkins.
What's Wilkins?
You
Alright.
start Wilkins. That's no question. I don't want to see anything else. There's no question. And then
Actually, yeah, he's kind of a star.
you bench Worthy. Cut Pippen.
Oh, he's no way.
You cut
Because-
Worthy.
Worthy was known to be a big game
No,
player.
Rohan, he
He was
cut Pippen.
Yeah, cut
Wait.
Pippen.
Oh, okay.
No.
I just think. What? Why you say it like that?
No.
No. Like what?
No. No.
Okay. Pippen, low key. He's not a complete Jordan merchant, but a lot of success was off of Jordan. Right, but also Worthy did have great, ridiculously good teammates. So, you know, that's like pretty cool. I just think Worthy. They're both old heads, like players. Those two are close. I can't really say exact specific arguments why I put one over the other.
Dude, Worthy's only 5 years older.
You know what the thing is? Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah, they've played.
No, there's no way you can. I feel like personally, you can't
Nick is
cut
nutty, bro.
Scotty.
I can't, bro. You can't call him a George Fraud merchant when he was a 10-time.
How are you gonna cut one of the greatest defensive players of all time?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It close, man.
Bro said, "Yeah, I'm starting the human highway a little." Bro played in Greece and Italy.
Why are people underrating Scottie Pippen now? Notice.
Sorry. I watched the documentary. I'm biased.
Yeah.
I'm
Everyone
biased.
just thinks Scottie
Good
Pippen did
talk.
like nothing. Even though he was like an excellent player.
So here's
I
the
feel like
thing.
if he was in a different situation, people would get more
But just
respect.
because he played in Greece. You
No,
don't
that
forget
was a
what
joke.
happened.
That was just a joke.
Yeah, he's 30.
Dominique
He's
in his
French.
Dominique in his Atlanta years.
He's a different guy, different
Yeah.
beast, bro.
Is he?
Yeah, he was ridiculous.
Yeah,
26 and a
Hey,
half a
that's
game,
cool.
7 boards.
yeah, monster.
Had a 30 game.
That's Jalen
season.
Brunson numbers. So I don't even. The hate.
I mean, this one's like really hard. I feel like you don't even we just have to give our opinions and then move on, kind of thing.
I can't even say that boy nice. I never seen this play.
That
player
boy,
play.
yeah,
Stark
back.
Wilkins.
Which boy is nice, bro?
Mm,
I don't know. I agree with you. I don't know too much about Worthy. You kind of just those last two might be frauded from when.
Yeah.
Just biased. Cole. I
Pippen's
watched the documentary. I'm biased. Cole.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you look at the
Well, I
three
would
chips,
start-
but you look at the 3 chips that Worthy won. Guess who was on his team? Kareem.
Yeah, Kareem and Magic, we know. Like, he popped up though. He popped up though. He was not carried.
Alright,
Not
let's give it
carried.
that.
He was not carried. He was the number
Keep
3
it.
guy. But when you say number 3, you're like, oh, he's like, whatever. But he's putting up 20 a game, bro.
Oh, yeah. I've seen Pull put up 20 a game. That guy, that boy nice.
That boy, nice.
That boy nice.
Nah, see, personally, I'll you know, just out of respect, I'll start human highlight. I'll start Wilkins, but then you have to bench Pippen, and then you
Yeah.
got to cut Worthy.
Does Jordan win all those chips without Pippen?
Nope.
No, he doesn't.
He still wins like 3.
Does Wilkins or do the Lakers win without Wilkins?
Yeah.
Really?
but-
Wilkins, you mean Worthy?
Okay.
I was like,
without
Wilkins won
Sorry,
a
I had
championship?
Wilkins on
Since
the- I had
when?
Wilkins on
All right.
the, my tab.
All right, so I got Wilkins, Pippen, Worthy. Pippen's got Wilkins, Worthy, Pippen.
I'll have a Wilkins, Pippen, Worthy.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Wilkins.
He's just a really good
What?
offensive player. He's just a really good scorer.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
he
dropped
just
some nutty
was
highlights,
on a
but yeah.
rough team. He was just in a rough situation for most of his career.
I'll go with the flow. Put Wilkins first, but Pippen is very good.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to.
And then I just put Worthy at the end.
I mean, when people
Nerd
think
with
of the Atlanta
goggles.
Hawks, I mean, like the number. I mean, you could say Bob Pettit is the greatest player in the franchise history. But I would say Dominique. I won't lie.
Nah, I'd probably say it's Trae Young.
Damn. Easily, man.
This is
Just
criminal.
what
Led
he
the
did this
league
year,
in
Cole?
points and assists.
Landed points and assists.
I bet
He's
we're rolling the wheel. We're rolling the
probably
wheel.
probably one of the best players of all time.
Top
All right, here we
one,
go. So
top
here's
one.
the 2 of the funnies are 18 and 19.
Yeah, neither were bad 'cause at the end.
Yeah. So here we go. Ready? This is a right now. Keep that in mind.
God, Magic becoming horrible.
We have Jalen Brunson,
Bro,
No.
We're actually giving us the most irrelevant players.
what are we doing on
Malcolm
the podcast?
Brogdon,
Oh my god.
and Russell Westbrook.
Bro.
Bruh.
You trying to get a clip out of me or something?
Cole, you're trying to get us. You're trying to get me to say something
I'm
weird.
telling you right now, if you start Russell Westbrook, you are smoking on something.
You want to hear from me? Straight up. Start Brogdon.
Yeah, I would start Brogdon too.
Bench Russ. Cut the.
You cut that boy that just put up 40 in the playoff game?
Cole, he had
Fuck
one good
Russ.
game.
Someone who didn't
It's
even
Russ.
show up.
Yeah,
in the
Vivin,
playoffs.
exactly. It's
Russell.
Russ.
I
He
know,
should've
but like,
been in the
he's still
playoffs.
better than Jalen Brunson. Come on.
Oh, I don't know,
I
man.
don't know, man.
I
I
don't
don't
know,
know.
This is
man.
right now. We're talking right now.
If Westbrook was on like the Kings, bro, man would be averaging 40 points a game.
Back.
Go.
And he'd
On
somehow
Google.
still
But
miss
you
the
put
playoffs.
Brogdon on friggin' the Magic? You ain't gonna hear from him from the next
Exactly.
50 years, Cole.
Okay, but like, okay,
Probably
wait.
not.
Right now, I'd still rather have Brogdon over Westbrook, but like, Westbrook is still the best
More
player
of a
there.
team fit. More of a
Like,
team fit.
like individual player, Are you ignoring Fit? The best player is
It would be
Westbrook.
just
Fits.
yeah. It would be
But
Westbrook.
like, if you
then.
actually like take into account who would you want, I would
Yeah.
way
teammates.
rather have Brogdon.
Damn.
I don't. Pretty damn.
Damn.
Cole really had Brunson above Westbrook, man.
Yeah, facts.
No.
I mean,
Cole is under the. He's currently under the effect of recency bias of seeing a big number 4 on Twitter, and suddenly thinking Jalen Brunson is the best player of all time.
I'm not gonna lie though.
You can't
know
sit
you
here
have
and
to
tell me.
return.
Okay, if you want to, if you want a starting 5 and you need a point guard, in the order, who you
And-
taking
Starting 5, and I need a point guard.
right now
Bro, I would take Westbrook.
at number 1?
Yes.
Oh, you're
start with
smoking. Nah, you're smoking.
I'm
Starting
not.
Westbrook.
Nah, wait, Lewis is tripping. Don't worry about him.
I'm not smoking.
No, my homie tripping. Don't worry about him. Sorry, viewers. I just can't say much of it. Yeah. He's
See
not good
this.
right now.
See this is. I'm telling you, this is the controversial one because me personally,
I would think.
if I need 3 brothers as my point guard, I'm starting Brogdon and then I'm going Brunson and then I'm going Brook.
Mhm. Well,
Russ get dude.
Wait, say
I'm
again?
not gonna lie.
Let me think about it again. Say it again.
Brogdon, barely,
But injured.
barely Brogdon. Then Brunson,
Brunson is
and then
noticeably more
I'll take
efficient
and then I'll
than
take a
Westbrook
and then I'll
right
take a homeless man, and then Westbrook.
Okay, cool. I understand Westbrook
Even-
dookie cheeks,
even-
but like, come on, Cole.
No, dude.
now. Okay. I'm not gonna. Okay, I mean,
Come on, Cole.
percentage-wise, at least, Brunson's way more efficient.
I haven't heard Ron
But,
talk about this. Ron, what you got
Who
going?
cares?
But I mean, and also I can see Westbrook averaging a ton more points than Brunson because obviously Brunson didn't play for the entire game like freaking Westbrook did.
Hi.
There's no way you could sit here and tell me that Russell Westbrook is the best out of those 3 guys right now.
I
In
can
the
say
last
Westbrook's
10
the best.
games, Cole, he averaged 22 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists.
Oh no, Lewis just said he hates recency bias, and he says this.
What are you talking about right now? Recency bias.
No,
Hello?
not recent though. Look at the whole
Okay,
season.
yeah,
man.
the season, bruh.
Yeah, look at the
Oh.
season.
Westbrook got put in an off position.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you can tell me. You
We
can tell
got
me.
teamed up with
Just- you
LeBron.
tell me.
You telling me that, dude? This is Westbrook. No, no, no.
Off
Cole,
position.
This was the
That
worst.
would not have even
Oh.
popped up in your
Lewis,
head had he
Lewis.
not dropped 40 the other day.
Lewis, this is a genuine take. Okay, this is coming into the season. This is the greatest situation that Westbrook's ever been in his entire career.
On.
This is
Oh,
LeBron James. You
dude.
can ask for more.
Cole. You would not have even imagined Brunson in your head had he not dropped 40 the other day.
That's cap.
No, that's
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 not
actually
cap.
That's a cap.
not
No, that's
cap.
cap. That's
Cole,
cap.
actually the most recency bias
Cole.
bummy ever alive.
Cole, what are you
Cole,
talking
explain it.
about?
Explain what? Westbrook's bum cheeks?
No, we know he's bad. We're not arguing that he's not bad. But you know what we are arguing? That I'd rather have Russell Westbrook.
Okay,
than
here's the thing.
Brunson.
Here's the thing. Okay, this is what it comes down to for me, right? Like, forget the stats.
He's on bad
Forget
take.
all the stats. Okay, right now, if I wanted a point guard is a position that takes a lot of brain power. Okay, that boy Russ got a 2 IQ right now.
I can disagree with you.
The way that Russ, if you watch him on the court in these games, bro dribbles up the ball, throws it to the corner, or just throws it to Bron because he doesn't know what to do, and then he just sits in the corner. And then he makes horrible, horrible decisions. One of the worst decision makers in the league right now.
But I mean,
Brothers like Brogdon and Brunson, they'll be making these horrible decisions.
Because I don't have to, Cole.
Okay,
Oh,
I mean,
Russ,
Brunson kind
they're all of them are
now,
giving, all of
but-
them are getting opportunities to showcase, especially Westbrook, and Westbrook is mega flopping it, and them two are stepping up. I guarantee you right now, Lewis, if you go into the Lakers, you talking about anybody in the fan base, talking about anybody in the front office. If the Pacers offered, yeah, we'll take Westbrook for Malcolm Brogdon straight up.
No,
honestly,
Oh.
they would do it.
no, wait. We all know Besides, Rohan's a funny guy. We all know everyone would rather have Brogdon.
Okay,
than
so here's
Westbrook.
another one then.
Yeah.
If the Lakers got a front call from the Mavericks right now and they said, "Yeah, we'll give you Jalen Brunson for Westbrook straight up," the Lakers are not thinking twice.
That's because Westbrook has a $40 million contract.
No, forget the contract.
Straight up trade. I don't know. I feel like they would ask me a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie.
Russell,
Because
still Russell Westbrook.
Brunson, I mean, he hasn't played enough to where he's like proven to be better.
You
You know
can't tell me
what I
that
mean?
Brunson dropping 40 once makes him a playoff performer.
Well, like, I mean, he has been more efficient, but obviously, like I said, there's like a 11-point gap between the stats for this season because he hasn't played as much.
No, I'm being serious when I say I genuinely don't care. Like the 40 game, amazing, but I still would have had. I still would have had Brunson over Westbrook.
I just don't believe that. That's just a lie.
The safe pick here, Cole.
How about this? How about I ask you this: Westbrook or Lonzo?
Lonzo Ball. The Gumma.
See, the thing is, Russ fits in so little amount of systems, it causes other issues.
That's his fault.
That is his
Well,
fault,
this
but
shit
still,
is just
it's
his fault.
Russell Westbrook. Jalen Brunson's just not that guy, bro.
Could you imagine, dude?
Westbrook ain't that guy either, but like.
Could you imagine giving a player the opportunity to play with LeBron
That guy.
James and Anthony Davis, and you're like, bro, you're one of the dude. Like, unironically, Russ is obviously easily top 10 point guards all time. You know, all that stuff, right? He's amazing. He's a legend. And you tell him, yo, yeah, you get to compete for a championship with LeBron, who's always in his prime, and then a prime Anthony Davis, barring injury. And you say, get to work. And now Russ is talking about, I can't work in this system. I don't have the opportunities. What are we talking about?
And with this guy.
All right, what's the listings?
I'll go with the
Brogdon,
safe pick still.
Westbrook, Brunson. There you
Okay,
go.
that's
That's
Vipin's.
like that's the objective.
Okay,
one.
now Rohan.
Brogdon, Westbrook. Yeah.
Cole's just biased by that 40-point game he saw. He's like, wow.
Why are you guys talking to me like Lewis isn't starting Westbrook?
Wait, no shot.
Actually, are. I thought you were kidding.
Yes. No.
You guys are flaming me the whole time. Lewis has been saying he's starting Westbrook over both of them.
I'm
Listen,
spinning, bro. I'm
He will
spinning.
actually, for whatever team he goes to.
He doesn't play. Okay, Westbrook doesn't play winning basketball.
I guarantee it.
Westbrook does not play winning basketball.
He will do well.
He does not, bro. He no longer
And
plays
wins
winning
games.
basketball.
Nope.
I refuse to believe that.
Okay, here's the thing. I can totally understand.
Three Twitter merchants right now.
You know what's crazy? Though? I actually think Westbrook is overhated. That's the crazy thing.
And he puts Brunson over Westbrook.
Yeah, because Brunson's better.
Have issues.
Like, he can be overhated, I guess, but like, he's still playing
can't-
ridiculously
yeah.
bad for his standards. Like, you can't say he's not playing bad for his standards.
Okay, before we move on, just Lewis, if you can give just like why you think Westbrook is better than Brogdon.
I already told you.
No, but just because you give the point that if Westbrook goes to any team.
I'm over it. I can't.
All right, we'll move it on then. We'll
Is
move it
this-
on.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you guys.
Okay, does Westbrook play winning basketball? Yes or no?
No.
This year, no. Normally, yes.
What do you mean normally? When has he
Talking
done
about
anything
this
winning
year,
wise?
Lewis. We are talking about this year,
Honestly, it
basically.
is this year, but like
Brogdon
regardless.
ever won anything?
Why did Kevin Durant leave?
What?
Why did he leave?
Yeah. Yeah, why do you run away?
He wanted to go over Westbrook.
He went to the best team ever. What? What do you want? Dude, they
He would
offer a contract.
have left regardless. If the Warriors didn't exist, he would have still left. Westbrook doesn't play winning basketball. We know this. He's an actual. He's a large chunk stat pattern. Look at it. Look at his triple double winning percentage. Look at that stat. The percentage of games that he wins when he drops triple double. It's not a winning percentage. I'm pretty sure. So.
Lewis, I have a genuine question for you. I actually just want you. How much do you think what Russ's struggles is because of Frank Vogel?
I'll have to. Let me think. Frank
Because
Vogel.
because I just seen a tweet. Apparently Snoop Dogg just came out and said, yeah, the only reason Russ is playing bad is because Frank Vogel wasn't effing with him.
That's not why.
Could
That's
you
not
just bring
why.
Up a Snoop Dogg tweet?
I just saw it on Twitter.
Called literally. Shut up.
What? No, I'm
Right?
telling you right now, the reason that Frank Vogel is fired isn't because of the Lakers' record. It's because of Russ.
Is that a confirmed fact?
No. It's just my opinion. Obviously, if the Lakers perform better, but guess what? Guess how the Lakers were going to perform better? Not Bron, because Bron did what he had to do. Not Davis, because he's injured half the season. Westbrook. They thought Westbrook was going to be the key.
The guy.
They were like, oh my God, second championship in 3 years, we bouncing back. But do you think that Frank Vogel is what inhibited Westbrook's play? Or do you think it's just, do you think it's an unlucky? Do you think it's, because
Westbrook just played badly. I mean, they got rid of a lot of their, I think, their key role players when they got Westbrook because they had to, because obviously the cap.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So the Lakers got weaker
Yeah.
if you look past those three. Like, very much weaker. So, to me, it wasn't as much of a surprise that they failed, although they had the expectation to do very well because obviously 3 stars.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, Davis gets hurt, which is...
Yeah, it's just unlucky. I mean, you can't really do anything about that.
Yeah. It's hard because I want to tell you that Westbrook is a great player because I think
We know he's a great player.
We know he
We
is.
know what
He
he's
just-
capable
yeah,
of.
He can be
winning
great. It's
basketball,
just,
bro.
yeah.
But I feel like if you had the Lakers healthy the whole year,
They would
it
win
would have been a different story.
40-something games and be like a 6 seed. But they're not going to be healthy though. That's another one of their issues. They will not be healthy.
All right, final
They
question.
rely too much on old players. I want this to be a Lakers discussion. This is a Westbrook discussion.
Yeah, final question before we move on, Lewis. If they were healthy all year, obviously you would say they make the playoffs, but how far would they go?
Well, with their depth, I think they go first round, second round max.
Okay.
They get just dominated by a better overall team like the Suns or
I got you.
maybe even the Mavs, the Jazz.
All right, well, we'll spin the wheel. That was a good one, though, see? Oh, we got the other funny one.
Oh my.
Oh, we don't have to spend much time on this. I just want to hear Lewis on this one.
So it's biased.
All right, you ready? We got Montrezl Harrell, Ivica Zubac,
Bro.
and the GOAT of all GOATs. Quote unquote, the most important player on the court.
Bro.
Al Horford.
My God.
I'm leaving the call.
This
Trying to
is-
get another clip out of me.
No, this is a genuine. This is genuine.
No, it's not. Where did you find this? Where did you find
You're
this?
starting, right?
What do you
You're
mean? Where did I
starting Al
find
Horford.
this?
Where'd you
I
find
just
this,
need to confirm this.
I found that in my
Al Horford.
deep in my brain bag.
This is the stupidest comparison ever.
The other two
I
players
hate
cool. I just need to confirm, you know.
Trez, Montrezl Harrell,
Yeah.
and Ivica Zubac, which it sounds like a funny name, but he's been the starting center for the Clippers for the last couple seasons. I know Vipin's in shambles right now.
Hornets merchant.
I'm gonna pull up the,
I hate Hornets fans. Did I ever tell you this?
I'm gonna pull up the GOAT stats right now.
Well, come on, Lewis.
What?
I'm just joking.
I'm leaving the call. Can't be bothered with you.
Well, Lewis, this is an Al Horford question. If you want to put him first, then go ahead.
Yeah, Lewis. But
Cool.
Horford's not bad. He's not bad. He's not bad.
Dude, he's not bad. None of these players are actually bad, unironically.
They have different roles though.
I'll tell you right now. I'll
true,
take
you
Horford over
just-
Zubac.
Yeah, I was about to. Yeah.
Alright, let's hear your bias then.
Well,
Harold the savior of the Hornets.
he's really not. He didn't save us anything.
Exactly. He's a nerd.
Yeah,
Bias. So biased. This is the most biased thing I've ever heard. I don't know. I don't know too much about all these guys.
All right, I'll start.
Um,
I'm starting Harrell. I'm benching Horford, and I'm cutting Zubac.
Sounds like facts to me.
I'm actually, you know, I might side with Lewis.
Well, Lewis hasn't
I
even
didn't
said
even
his
say
yet.
anything.
How do you side with someone who didn't spoken?
I don't even,
You just know.
He just knows. And I'm starting Zubac.
Yeah, Lou's also weird. Don't forget that.
I don't hear from you, bummy.
Nah, but Ron, go ahead then.
How do you play?
We can't have utter silence, Ron.
Get out of the stats.
Rohan's just generating the worst take of all time right now.
I just realized I have
1 second.
2 Russ ones.
Bro, you're such a. Oh my god.
It's funny too because the next one, if we
Get
get
to
the
see
other
the
one,
inconsistent.
if we get the other one, I'm putting him last again.
Everyone in the comments, put your least favorite member of the podcast.
Oh, I'm gonna be number 1.
No, Ron, you'll be the top.
Yes.
All right, well, me and
You're the
Vipin,
top of the
me and
most
Vipin,
hated
me and
list.
Vipin are in
Oh my
agreement. What about
God.
the other 2 brothers? Lewis, you don't have to
Right
spend much
now
time
or
on this.
all
Yeah, it's
time?
right now. It's right now.
Nah, this is a serious inquiry.
No, Lewis, if you just want to say Al Horford and move on. Look,
Yeah,
here's the
but
thing.
Al
You could
Horford
put
for
any of these
sure.
3 in any order.
As
I
my
don't care.
starter. I'll put Trez as my starter. And
I'll put Horford, Harrell, and Zubac.
Nice. And then Ron.
I just told you it's the same.
I'll put the
You
old
and
head.
Vipins.
Okay. All right, fair. Let's run it. Wheel.
How old is he? Oh my god, he's like
No,
30.
please don't get. No, please, 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 please. All right, we're fine. All
Is
right.
that the Westbrook one?
Nah, I want Vipin to carry this conversation.
What are they again?
LeBron.
What?
Somewhere.
What is
You
it?
ready?
It's gotta be
I'm
LeBron.
telling you right
LeBron.
now. You ready? It's all time.
Oh my god, I can't.
Uh-huh.
Paul Pierce.
Uh-huh.
Melo
Okay.
and Klay
Oh.
Thompson.
Uh-huh.
Now, this is a real like scientific inquiry right here. Break it down, Guis.
He's averaged 27 points a game for his
Remember, hey, I remember that time the Paul Pierce pooped his pants.
What? What?
You remember that?
Remember when he had to go to
He
the
pooped his
bathroom?
pants mid-game, and he had to be carted off. I'm not even kidding. That's what happened.
I think that brings him down in the rankings.
I cannot tell someone who pooped his pants above anybody else.
No way.
So, Westbrook. Wait, no. What? One day. Melo, Paul Pierce, and Klay Thompson, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Start? Oh, this is actually hard.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Okay. I like Melo, but like
Oh no.
he has his problems, bro.
Now-
No, I can't just not start him because he's just.
Yeah, I
all-time
was about to be
greatness,
like,
bro.
I'm probably gonna
Yeah,
start
I think LaMelo
Melo.
is still kind of young though.
Okay, alright.
Um,
Got him good.
I'm going to start Carmelo,
Oh jeez.
bench Paul Pierce,
Oh wow.
No clue.
and honestly, maybe not.
It's
That's
hard, bro.
tough.
This
That's
is a really hard
like
one.
start is not that hard, but like the other
Wait.
one.
See this one?
I have a stat.
Oh, let's
I
hear
have
it.
a
Let's hear it.
stat.
Let's hear it.
Oh no, it can be
It's very relevant. It came out 1 minute ago.
Right.
Klay Thompson just became the third. He has the third most playoff threes all time,
Behind who? Curry?
and LeBron.
How did he make that many?
432. Well, if you're in the playoffs every season, you know, he just passed Ray Allen. He's sitting at 386.
This is a hard one.
Incredibly difficult. I don't even.
Carmelo's peak was.
I mean, we're
fire.
talking about Paul Pierce.
Yeah, an average. role
Here's the thing.
player.
Here's the thing. If you only have Boston Paul Pierce, I mean, we're talking about someone that puts up 22 and 6 and 4 a game. 50% efficiency. 37 from 3? That's actually like pretty good. Because league average, I think that's just above league average.
Mhm.
I mean, Paul Pierce, I think
Intangibles,
people
you know?
people like to hate on Paul Pierce, but he's a 10-time All-Star.
You don't like on him because he like to milk that one championship.
And
you
he's
know?
a horrible. He's a horrible analyst.
Oh, that too. Yeah, I've seen some of his takes. They're probably worse
Does
than
that
us,
go
bro.
into account?
He worse than us. He worse than
us?
Rohan and his KD take. God.
Okay.
No, you didn't. Okay, Rohan's KD take is criminal.
Hater.
No, Klay Thompson, we know what he can do in the playoffs. But Paul, honestly, no, I'm saying it. Okay, I'm standing my ground. I'm standing my ground. Start Melo, bench Klay Thompson, cut Paul Pierce.
So we changed that. He had bench Paul Pierce originally, but alright.
Alright, let's hear it, Cole. Mr. I know.
No,
everything.
I don't have one yet. I'm
Mr.
struggling.
That boy nice.
That boy nice.
What
All
nice.
right, you know what? Number
Yeah.
one, starting the white side of Klay Thompson.
The white side.
Because that boy
Is that where all
nice.
the threes come from?
Yeah.
That boy nice. The light skin part?
You are white boy.
You what? Oh, cool.
It's hard though. Damn, I'm like in shambles right now.
This is-
Rohan, what are you thinking? What are you thinking about right now when you're trying to compare these three? Like, what's like the go-to stats here? Is it offense? Because all three of them, I feel like, are kind of known
They're all
for
Yeah,
offense.
they're all known for their offense.
But what's crazy is that Paul Pierce has a career 103 defensive rating.
That's
This is a pretty good defense.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually insane because he averaged 1.3 steals in his entire career.
Oh my.
Oh, right. Oh.
And if you take out the bum seasons, then he 1.4. I don't really matter.
What was Carmelo's peak? Was it the Knicks? Or what?
Yeah, it must have been.
Yeah, it's definitely the Knicks.
I don't know. He was in Denver
that-
for a long time. That brother was a 4-time All-Star with Denver.
He had problems in Denver though. Like all the things about him being like a ball hog and just like all he cares about is scoring. That's not completely wrong. Just not.
He was a good scorer.
Obviously a good scorer, but like
He was
what
an
more than
efficient
that can he
scorer.
do?
Was that true though? Was that
so, well,
true?
I don't know. You were in diapers, so I don't.
Okay, Mister.
I think my issue is Clay. Like, I don't know where Clay goes.
He's in a weird spot where he's like in the shadow, Curry. Where he's like an excellent player.
Yeah, but like I feel like but Clay isn't that guy to be like the number one.
So like what I just said.
Like as Lewis would say, he's not that guy.
He's not that guy.
I-
You sure?
I
Oh,
would
didn't
say
he
that
drop like
about every
60 and a
player.
quarter? No, 30 and a quarter.
But he is that guy. I don't think
Well,
who's
he's
another
coming back.
who's a better number two all time.
Like Thompson.
Like obviously there's great number twos, like Dwayne Wade to LeBron and like stuff like that. They're great number twos.
Pippen?
But I'm not saying he's number one. I'm just saying he's in that conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I definitely have. I think I have Melo over Pierce, but I just don't know where Clay goes.
Clay is difficult.
Clay is kind of difficult.
All right, you know what?
His whole career has just been that second option.
All right, I'm gonna.
He never had a chance to be just him.
I'm gonna start Melo. I'm gonna bench Clay. And I'm gonna cut Pierce.
Yeah.
The only reason the rest out for me is it's personal preference.
Personal preference.
Yeah, like if I had a team, I'd rather have Klay Thompson over. Well, realistically, I'd rather have actually Klay Thompson over both of them. But
If we're going by P, that's debatable actually.
I'm gonna
Not
kill
right now. I
Rohan.
can't. I'm not thinking Paul Pierce right now.
Because
Okay.
it's all time, obviously. So
So Vipin, what'd you say? You had Carmelo, Clay, Pierce.
Yes.
All right, I'll just agree with that.
I do.
But I wouldn't be mad if someone put Clay at 1. Because Carmelo, in my
I don't
opinion,
think-
is kind of
I don't think I can put
overrated.
him one. What?
He's overrated.
Like, what has Carmelo done other than just score?
I don't know, but Brian likes him, so maybe.
Viv, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying
so-
though?
Highest scoring season, he was like having like 2 assists. So not that many.
Ron, what's your ranking?
Oh, I would still start.
Start Melo, and then
Clay.
Start Melo, bench Clay, and cut Pierce if the people. Because
Not like none of them, and it's not like Clay's in clutch. We know he's Clay's super
Yeah.
clutch.
Yeah.
Clay is clutch. Paul Pierce is pretty clutch too. The truth, you know.
If I'm going by offense.
Yeah.
Because
I
one of them
wanna-
pooped their pants and the others didn't. I mean, that's all I can say.
All right, we'll wrap this one up then with Lewis. Go ahead.
I want to agree with you. I'll probably take Melo. I'll take Clay and Pierce.
Okay, so we all got the same.
I just think like that's just right.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it too.
Clay is like not the. I can't put Clay one. I don't know why. It's just something.
Please don't, please don't, please don't.
What? What?
15, 15, 15, come on. Oh, it's 17.
All right, we're just gonna breeze through this one real quick. A little bit more hate going on for Russ.
Wait, this many Russ? Are you like secretly a Russ sexual? Like,
No,
what's
I
up?
just forgot I put 2. This one is that's another right now.
Bro.
All right, so Russ, Patrick Beverly, and Kemba.
Russ, Patrick Beverly, Kemba. All right, so Cole had to sneak in Kemba because
Yeah,
No, but
Russ
it's
is
Kemba.
fan.
But it's Kemba right now. That's different.
Yeah, Kemba sucks.
Exactly.
Kemba. Sorry.
I'm
saying
sorry.
right
I might take Patrick Beverly.
Wallahi, I might too.
Beverly, bench Russ. Sorry.
You saw
Sorry,
that
not sorry.
defense?
See, Beverly's actually a class player, unlike the other two.
Beverly's kind of.
Class
I don't really
player,
like
yes.
Beverly, but like better than Russ right now. Not better, but like he would fit on so many more
It's the
teams.
fit. It's the fit.
That's Russ's biggest problem. Is fit. He doesn't fit anywhere except like garbage teams.
Like lottery teams, bro. Beverly's mentality is just so ridiculous. Like he just destroys. I feel like everybody with the mentality. Like if he gets under your skin, you're in for a horrible night.
Yeah, I'll take Beverly.
Believable.
Oh. Wait.
Beverly's a good defender as well.
Yeah, he's a really good defender.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's kind of, I think. Well, isn't that kind of his deal?
Veteran presence.
I think if I had a team right now, I'd rather have Beverly than Russ. But I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I can go either way.
I don't know why, but I feel more inclined to pick Beverly this time. I don't know why. I feel it. My it's coursing through my veins.
Yeah.
The Russ hate. I'm a Beverly sexual.
No way. Beverly sexual? That's a new one.
Yeah. They don't know about that. They don't know about the hype.
They don't. You know what? I'm not gonna be. I'm not. I mean, there's a reason he was benched. I guess I'll just take a. I don't know what it is. I'll honestly take Beverly. It's tough. I'll take Beverly, then bench Russ, and then cut Kemba.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's facts.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't even cut Kemba. I would probably just send him to the
Woohoo! Russ
Send him
slander.
to-
I love
send him
Russ
to
slander.
Greece.
worse. I'd send him to Australia.
All right, Ron, what's yours so we can move on from this bum one?
I said I agree with you, Cole.
Oh, okay,